JayZ and Diddy's accuser was questioned by private investigators. And now JayZ submitted affidavits from these private investigators confirming that this woman was approached by these private investigators.
The courtroom was dead, silent. The air thick with tension shifted the moment JayZ stepped forward. All eyes locked onto him. This wasn't a concert stage. This was a federal courtroom. No beats, no lights, just truth. JayZ looked around, his face calm, but his voice. That's where the fire was. "I'm not taking the fall for you," he said. That line didn't just echo through the room. It exploded. JayZ wasn't there to defend Diddy. He was there to defend himself. For too long, his name had been tied to Diddy's scandals, dark parties, NDAs, freak. He wasn't going to let silence ruin everything he built. So he told the truth piece by piece, calmly, clearly, no hesitation. He admitted he'd been to Diddy's events, said it out loud so there were no more whispers. But he drew a line. "What I saw and what I was told were two different realities," he explained. The parties weren't just parties. He saw phones being taken, people wearing masks, rooms with curtains. He never went in, but he saw enough to know something wasn't right. Then came the picture. JayZ, Diddy, LeBron, Beyonce, and a masked man kneeling. He didn't deny it. I was told it was performance art. I didn't laugh. I didn't stay. He looked directly at Diddy, voice sharp. "You knew people, trusted you. You used that, but the real bomb dropped when he spoke about a conversation with Diddy back in 2018.
Really doesn't make sense to me. Now, this is an affidavit from Charlotte Henderson, who said, "I am a licensed private investigator, but I was not hired by JayZ or his attorneys to perform the investigation I described in this declaration." She said on Friday, February 21st, along with investigator James Butler, she met with Jane Doe. This is one big question for me. If you're saying that you were not hired by JayZ or his attorneys, why are you going to this Jane Doe's house?
Diddy had warned him. "They're coming for me. Be careful who you stand next to." Jay had asked him straight up, "Did you do something I can't come back from?" Diddy's answer, "It's just parties, Jay. Nobody gets hurt unless they want to." That was the moment Jay walked away. He had cut ties. No more revolt events, no more collabs. He told his team, "Keep our brand away from whatever Puff's got going." Then JayZ's lawyers found out NDAs might be used against anyone who was present at those events, even if they didn't do anything. Jay nodded. "In court, I knew what that meant. They were going to use silence as a shield. I wasn't about to get caught behind it." The jury leaned in. JayZ didn't flinch. He was emotional when he brought up his family. His daughter, Blue Ivy, asked him what a freak was. He had to explain it. That broke him. "That's not something a father should have to explain," he said. He described paparazzi stalking their house, headlines mixing lies, and truth, his wife crying. Not because she didn't believe him, but because she knew the world might not. Then he shut down the Miami freak claim. Said he was in Paris with Beyonce celebrating their anniversary. He had the hotel receipts, photos, witnesses. He even produced security logs proving he was nowhere near Miami. When they said he was at Gloria Estefan's house during one of Diddy's alleged parties, he laughed bitterly. "I've never been to Gloria Estefana's house. Not in Miami, not anywhere. More documents, more receipts. It was all airtight." JayZ didn't just defend himself. He exposed the machine. He explained how vague lawsuits and gossip had turned into headlines. You don't need a lie to be loud. You just need it to be repeated. He said his name got dragged into this not because of evidence, but because of association. Because he once went to brunch with a guy, and then came the theories, the internet rumors, Illuminati, puppeteer, conspiracies tying him to everything, from Aaliyah's death to Michael Jackson. Sometimes the smoke is just fog machines and YouTube edits. Jay said the jury chuckled slightly, but the point landed. He wasn't angry. He was exhausted. He told the court that he stayed silent, thinking the truth would speak for itself. But he was wrong. Lies move fast, especially when they come with ominous music and dramatic edits. "I'm not asking you to like me," he said. "I'm asking you to demand proof." When the prosecutor tried to corner him, questioning his past attendance at Diddy's events, Jay didn't back down. I'm not here to protect Diddy. I'm here to protect my name. And if I was part of that world, I wouldn't be testifying. I'd be on trial. As JayZ stepped down and the silence was louder than applause. Reporters scrambled. Phones lit up. Social media exploded. Everyone had an opinion. Some said he was brave. Others said he was saving himself. But one thing was clear. JayZ wasn't going to let Diddy drag him down. Not without a fight. Not today.